Here I have a Lazy Susan. I got this door, and I've checked to make sure that it's level. So we're good there. I have the bottom all covered. And the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to use Multi-Pro Pillow Paint. I left all my paints out from before. You can see them here, and I'll talk about them as I do them. Let me grab the pillow paint. Oh, it is tight. And maybe we're not doing pillow paint. Maybe we're using Glidden today. I've been using the Glidden all morning and it's working great, so let's just use the Glidden, I guess. I'm gonna need somebody stronger than me to get that Multi-Pro open. Okay, so first let's make sure everything's clean here. Looks like it's spinning well. We're gonna put some paint on. Before I used too much paint and that resulted in a warped Lazy Susan. Resulted in a warped Lazy Susan, let's say that. Sorry, I get all into painting and then I don't think. All right, I'm actually going to put a little more on than this because I want it to spread more easily, but I'm hoping not to use too much paint. See if I can get it kind of over the halfway mark, maybe even a little more. Gonna appreciate it later. I just have to make sure to get all of it spun off. All right. Okay, that looks good to me. We're gonna spin it, try to get some of it spinning out. See if we can get this more even. Well, that's not even. That's really not even. Well, let's get a little of our paint spread anyway. Okay, let's try this again. Make sure you can see it well. Oh yeah, I think you can see it well. Let's bring it in a little bit. Still not steady. Still not steady. Let's go way up here. It's a little more straight. Loose on the thing, there we go. There's a little more on the Lazy Susan. We're more in the middle. Let's get a little more of the paint going this way. We really want this to be even in the end. So I like to have my paint spread a little bit already. Okay, I'm actually going to put a little more mound of paint right there. I've learned. As this paint dries, it becomes an issue otherwise. Okay, so we're going to do some blue-black right in the middle. Oh, wasn't expecting that. But oh well, we blopped. That's what happens. Pearlized gold in the way it looks. So I'm going to put some of this on next. Fill it all in case it matters later. All right. I'm going to go with a slight bit of gold. I love how that looks when it spreads out. This is Ore TLP. Plus I put some gold paint in it, some iridescent gold paint. And I think I'm going to go back to, or I'm going to put on some Ballgown. You wouldn't think this would look good, but it did. This is a TLP. I'll put Ballgown on. I never know if I have enough paint. I'm going to go with a slight bit more of red. And what my big moment here is going to be this Aztec metallic, kind of like a tangerine orange. I don't know what to call it, but I'm going to give it lots of this because I really want this to be the main color. Probably using too much paint, I do that. Okay. On top of that, I'm going to give it just a little more of some definition with some blue black. Just a slight bit. Cell activator next. All right. Next, let's blow it out. Now, I'm going to use my hairdryer on cool. I'm going to do low and cool. Not in a hurry. Throw this cell activator over it. Let's bump it up. We didn't get enough cell activator to really do anything, so I'm just going to get brave and put a little more on, and here we go. Let's give it a little more. Let's try the small blower this time. What's the worst that can happen? We've got to scrape it. I don't know what I think of it. I definitely don't like that right there, but definitely has tangerine in it. Let's bring it this way more. All right, I've got another skewer here. Let's see. Let's see if we can do something to it to kind of help it along. First, let's spin it. There is some orange coming up in the middle there, so. Interesting. give it a little spin. That's not what I want. Also not what I want. Let's try a different spinner. Don't love that spinner, so we're going to move that. Well, sometimes when you're paint pouring, you got to make adjustments, right? Get it right on there. For some reason, that one wasn't spinning straight. Just like this one isn't. There we go. All right, let's try it. Interesting. Let's see if we can. Not what I wanted to do. All right, let's try spinning it again. I'm going to go slow spin it. All right, why? Why is it not? Let's go this way more. This one's just determined to spin badly. Okay. Got this side coming. Well, maybe not. It's not too bad. Let's keep it going. All right, let's keep working it. Really is quite beautiful. The tangerine is definitely in this. Just let it keep working its way. A little more this way. Let's see. I'm going to pull up a chair so I can see what's happening underneath. Okay. It looks perfectly centered on there. Why is that? Let's go this way more. Go this way. There we go. We're more centered now. Interesting. All right, we're gonna keep going. Patience, 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 patience. This is a problem. How can we solve that? All right, this is probably going to wreck it, but we're going for it. There we go. Too much black right here. So we're going to do the same thing right there. All right. All right. I don't know what I think. We're going for it. Okay, let's try it. Let's keep going. That has helped it so far, but we still have a lot of space on this side. Oh, it's coming along. Wow, 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 wow. This tangerine is moving down. We have some negative space, so I like that. Let's see if we can get this to move down a little more. Love the tangerine in it. I have tangerine, I think. But I see the pillow paint coming up through, so we're going to need to do some dunking here. We're just going to dunk those white spots. If we can. Dunk them down. That's the pillow paint coming up through. And kind of dunk them and cover them. Oh, I love that. bubble. Okay. Put a few more to dunk. Wipe your skewer between, or you'll make more white. Okay. Got most of those dunked. I actually really like it. Let's see if we can get it. What is going on here? Let me get this little black to move. Liking it. Dunk, dunk. All right, we need to keep going a little bit longer. We're really close though. If I could get maybe this side to come over, I'd be so happy. Still has a lot of paint on it. We can move it a little bit. Takes a lot of patience when you're working on a Lazy Susan. A lot of patience. Come on, get back on there, right? It's got a mind of its own. We're going to let it just have a mind of its own right now and see what happens. Ooh. I do really like it. It's really pretty. Not sure I love these. There we go. I feel like that even looks a little better. Let's move some of this paint. Let's try to figure out how much paint is still in the middle. So we're gonna, oh, not much. So we've gotten a lot off. Let's keep going. We could probably stop any time now. Paint's still flying off though, so. Let's go a little more. Maybe just a slight bit more. Just maybe a few more turns. I love the negative space here. I don't think I need to do anything to that. It's got the tangerine look. Wow. I like it. I'm not sure I love all the circles in the middle. They almost need to like come out more. I'm just going to bring that up. And that was a wrong move. But we'll spin it again. Spinning kind of hides everything, I think, or kind of helps everything. I can't even see that I messed that up. Go a little more. What do you think? Wow. Really like the bottom there. It's got a whole shine to it and shimmer. I love it. It has the tangerine look that I wanted. I can see the little bits of white coming up through. That's the pillow paint right there. So let's see if we can get some more of that out. Getting harder to get them. I think I might just dunk a few there. There. Well, I think if I hadn't panicked and swirled here, I might like it better. But over time, that might actually turn out to be great. We're going to just let it see. Thinking maybe I could turn those swirls outward, but it's too late now. I think my paint is setting up too much to keep moving it, so I think I need to stop. But I think my friend's going to love it. So let's get some of this paint off it. So it stops flowing over. it one more little spin. Maybe not. Seems like paint's still moving. Just gonna let it kind of hang down a minute here. Got more paint off it. It is really good though. The shine and shimmer is amazing of it. It's hard to get it through the camera, but the tangerine, there is a tangerine look to it, like a tangerine gold. I think if I tried it again, I might leave off the blue black and have it be just this tangerine with gold throughout. I actually feel like that might look beautiful. And I might try some tiles like that. Let's see if I can get this on the drying rack and see what happens here. Well, I don't have a drying rack spot, so let's make one. That was awesome, you guys. That was just awesome. It was awesome. I think my friend is gonna love this. I really, really do. And here's the finished product. Looks amazing. I'm gonna see if I can hold it up for you so you can see it. So shimmery. It has the resin on it. How shimmery this is. Let's look again. Look at all the shimmering and the, try to move it away from the glare. It's just beautiful. Let's look here. Beautiful. It came out amazing. Let's do a little flyover of it so you can see it. Wow, it came out amazing. Look at that. Wow. One of my favorites so far. It's amazing. Oh, I'm so glad I did it. I want to give a shout out to Louise McKay Art. I used her method, and you can find her on YouTube. She's amazing.